Well, lubba lubba dub dub, motherfuckers. What's going on, everybody? It is I, everyone's favorite jack of all trades with foul mouth, Commodore Urban, and I just want to give a big shout out to all of my viewers and to all of my subscribers, both new and old. Thank you for joining the Commodore's crew. I fucking appreciate shit. The reason why I do this, all this fucking crazy shit, is because I do it for you guys, the viewers, the members of the crew. And before I begin, I just want to say something. My subscriber numbers are fucking fluctuating. You know, one day they'll be like higher, and next day they're lower, and then they creep up again, and they drop again. What the fuck's going on? Is some of you guys unsubscribing? Cause I hope not. Cause then you'll be missing out on all some videos I'm doing. So let's just hope it's a glitch. Because like I said, I've got a lot of awesome content. So anyway, you're probably wondering, why do I have all this Titanic movie memorabilia behind me? Well, one thing, it is, Titanic month, it's April. It's the 109th anniversary of the maiden voyage and the tragic loss of the RMS Titanic. But we're also going to talk a little bit about the movie by James Cameron. We're not going to do a critique on the movie. There's so many fucking movie reviews out there for it, it's not even funny. This is just something that was so fucking obvious. Like, why did I not fucking see it before? Anyway, as you can see behind me, I have the 10th anniversary edition DVD. It's 2 DVDs. I've got both motion picture, both, fucking albums. The motion picture soundtrack and the Back to Titanic soundtrack. The movie book. And of course the VHS tapes. And they're like in fucking brand new condition. It's even got the original paper in there, where if you signed on for like Sprint Wireless, they would literally give you like a $25 voucher to make the damn movie free. Free on them for signing up. Anyway, the reason why I'm talking about is James Cameron. He said in an interview that he wanted to make the movie as authentic as possible, so it'd be like going back in time. He said, if you had a fucking time machine and went back in time, the movie would be like what you would have saw. Everything in the movie, how you would have saw, like the actual realness of it. Well, minus the love story between Kate and Leo. Don't get me wrong, Kate Winslet's fucking hot. I love that part, where you're seeing her nude and shit. I had so many fucking dreams about plowing Kate Winslet's ass. It's just, oh damn. But enough of my dirty fantasies and shit. Get back to what I was talking about. James Cameron made a massive fuck up. And yes, he's even admitted that he's made fuck ups in the movie. About the way the ship broke and the way the ship sank and everything else. But that's not what I'm talking about. Because at the time, people didn't really know much about the Titanic then as they do now. About the final moments and, looking at all the steel and shit on the bottom of the ocean. At her wreck and figuring out how shit went. But no. This is something every Titanic buff knows about. And I'm surprised he didn't fucking know it. And I didn't even realize it until I was watching the movie today. Well, when you guys are probably watching this, it wouldn't be, but when I'm recording this, it'll be today. The movie was on TV, so I was like, okay. So I fucking turned it on. It was near the beginning, and of course, you have Old Rose talking about, the ship of dreams and the dreams she was. And of course, you see that, the wreck turning into the brand new Titanic in Southampton Harbor. There was 2 fuck-ups in that scene, okay? One, in Southampton Harbor. Where are the other fucking ships? You're thinking, what do you mean? There was other ships in harbor. Don't get me wrong, there was other fucking ships in harbor, okay? In this diagram, up here at the top, you had the Majestic, White Star Line Majestic. You had the Philadelphia and the St. Louis, both from the American line. They were rafted, tied up next to each other at Pier 46. Of course, Titanic was at Pier 44, which was, part of White Star Dock. And then down here, you had at Pier 40, the Beacon Grange. And then down further at Piers 39 and 38, you had the Oceanic of the White Star Line and the New York of the American Line. Where were those ships in harbor? Because at the time when Titanic was getting ready and was sailing, getting ready to sail, all these ships were tied up because of the coal shortage, because of the coal strike. And it had ended the day the ship sailed, but there was still no fucking coal nowhere. So before Titanic came, all these ships in harbor had their coal removed out of them so that that coal could be dumped into the bowels of Titanic so she could have enough fuel to get to New York. And they even brought over a couple of barges of old coal from France, like old galley coal that had fucking grass growing on it, okay? Pitiful shit. And also Olympic brought coal over from America so that her sister could have fuel in her bunkers as well, so the coal from these ships, this old French coal, and then coal from New York from Olympic. But anyway, the whole scene when you see Titanic, casting off and this beautifulness of the whole scene, there was one fucking thing missing. And Mr. Cameron, you fucked up. Where was the New York? I'm talking about the New York incident. This is something every fucking Titanic buff knows about. The near collision with the American liner New York. It was well fucking documented. And I will show you. Let me open up my book here with all the pictures. Departure. Right here we go. Alright, as you can see, there's the Titanic leaving Southampton. We saw this in the movie, okay? We saw this shit, we saw the tugs pulling her out. But we did not see, we saw this, but we did not see this. Because as the Titanic was leaving, as she was sailing into the River Test, going past by the two rafted ships, Oceanic and New York, the hydrodynamic forces from the Titanic was pulling the New York from the Oceanic, and it got pulled into the Titanic's direction. As you can see in these pictures, here, here, and here, and also here, where you can see the New York being pulled over to Pier 37. And there's another image right there of the New York. As the Titanic was leaving, there's another image of New York being put over to Pier 37. Okay? So, Mr. Cameron, for your film to be historically correct, to be like a time machine going back in time, where the hell's the New York incident? That could have taken about 5 minutes of the movie. The show, and you don't even show none of the fucking ships in harbor, because at the time the harbor was dead. There was no activity going on beside the Titanic. Okay, and there was people there to take pictures and stuff. So you had all these dead ships rafted to each other. Why couldn't you not shown that? And shown, that could have taken like 5 minutes of the fucking movie to show the ship, the New York drifting in front of the Titanic, and of course, the pilot Boyer, getting on commands, Smith hauling for commands to get the ship, port propeller to go full stern to shoot out wash to push New York away, and the tugs grabbing a hold of New York and pulling her out of the way. That is fucking common knowledge. Every Titanic buff knows about that near fucking collision, but you did not put it in the fucking movie. And I not realized that until all this time, until when I fucking watched it. I'm like, where the hell's the fucking New York? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about it? Did James Cameron make a fuck up by not putting the New York incident in the movie? I think he did. Tell me what you guys think. And there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments about anything, leave them in the comment section below, and I will definitely get back with you, because I always love getting back with you guys. And if you're new to the channel, you love the shit I'm doing, hit that fucking subscribe button. Hit the damn notification bell. Become a member of our Commoner's crew. Never miss another video again. Until next time, I'm Commodore Urban, saying have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you. God bless all of you. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay awesome, and just be yourselves. Cheers.